Reverend Colonel here. Today what we are doing is we are going to remove and replace the ignition key cylinder for your ignition. And there's been a lot of videos that I've looked at just to see how other folks did it, to see how good the videos were out there, to see if I needed to make one. And I needed to make one, let me tell you, because these others, I don't know what they were doing. And you know, maybe they're different models, I don't know, but sure didn't work in my truck, that's for sure. So we're going to take a look at this thing right here and see what the problem is. Alright, so what we got here is we're going to change out this dude right here. And my problem is I can put my key in and it doesn't want to turn. Can't turn it. But if I take the key out, I can turn it. That's no bueno. We don't want that happening. That's not a good thing. So we're going to change that thing out. Now, I looked at a lot of videos, like I said, and a lot of them were showing that you had to take this part off of here, you know. And then I read, well, no, if you got tilt steering, which I do, you don't have to do that. And then they were trying to show me these holes underneath here, like right here there's a hole, and saying that, you know, you stick something in there and you can release the button. Well, the button is right there. That's the button there. And if you see, this ignition, it doesn't go anywhere near that hole. So how is that going to work? So I started looking and like, oh, behind the hazard thing, there's a little hole there. So this is what we're going to do. Alright. So here's our ignition switch, the cylinder. This is the button that needs to push in. And you can see in the lock position, that thing is solid, okay? But once you turn it, then that button can go in. So what you do is you turn the other one that's in there right now to the lock position, or the unlock position, to the start position, like you're going to start the car. And then you can poke something in there that'll fit, that'll push that pin in. Then you'll slide this one in, put it to the lock position, and there you go. It'll be in there. So that's what we're going to do. Let's get set up. Alright, so here we are. We're going to put it in the start position. Alright. And then I'm going to poke in through this hole right here. And you'll kind of feel it go in. And there you go. It's out. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Alright, so you can put that away. Put that away. And now we're going to take this. And so that way that nub will go in. We're going to put it in the start position. So that goes in. And we're going to stick it in the same way. Alright, so got it all lined up. I'll push it in. There we go. It's not coming out. Everything's good. Keys turning. Looky there. Just takes a few minutes, man. Easy peasy. That wasn't a problem at all. So there we go. We have now changed it out. Alright, so there you go. Wasn't too bad to do. We got it all taken care of and got it all figured out. And you know, don't be so scared of stuff sometimes. Sometimes it's a lot simpler than you think. You know, this world is getting crazy out there. Tons and tons of craziness. But you know, there's an old saying called KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. And that's what I recommend. Keep things simple this day and age. There is one God, and there is one Savior, Jesus Christ. Keep it simple. Follow Him. Follow what He says. Don't worry about the politicians. Don't worry about all the stuff that's going on out there, the riots and all that. You know, it gets us all flustered and gets us all worried and stuff, but we have all of our security in the one that's up above there waiting on us. So, keep your prayers straight up to the man upstairs. Keep it between the ditches, and everybody, lots of peace and love to you. Reverend Colonel signing out. Subscribe to my channel, please.